Um, Alright, give me a second. Okay, there we go. And there we go. We have the thumbnail up, the title. We got our things. Let me check if it's recording, and then we'll get started. Okay, well, it's not showing the thumbnail right now, but it should be fine. All right, let's get right into it. How are y'all guys doing? I'm streaming this a little early than I said. I said in the morning. I'm doing it right on the morning. Alright. Well, I have everything set up. Looks like everything's going just fine. I don't know why the thumbnail's not showing up, but it's alright, it's alright. Alright, well, welcome to the stream, and, we're gonna get started in just a moment. First class trial. Alright, let's, alright, okay, now everything's ready. Welcome to the stream. Alright, okay. Let's get started. So, for people watching after the stream, do my intro. So, what's up guys, it's your boy Banana here, and welcome back with Danganronpa. And, this is gonna be the class trial video. We are about to walk through those red doors and start the class trial for Sayaka's death. R.I.P. So, let's go. Game will begin from where you last left off. Okay with that? Yes, I am. Alright, let's go. You were late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Is everyone here?
Please
He
board
just said
the
that.
elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Alright, I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well,
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. if you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear, I'll find out who the killer really is. As I raised my voice to try to give myself courage, I turned trembling in anticipation toward the elevator. With each step, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Alright, the steel box descended with heavy, clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Obviously, to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Oh snap!
You finally arrived. Ta-da!
What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total garbage.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for everyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Oh snap. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh my snap. Do I want to save? Yes, I do. Is this safe? Okay. Controller. Oh snap. Opening handbook. Okay, this is all of our evidence. Set skills. Alright, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Oh snap.
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates? Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so
Why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason.
Exactly.
It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Oh, I see.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Sorry if I'm a little quiet, but you know my papa
First up is the case summary.
He has work
Now,
tomorrow.
let the class trial begin.
I'll try not to be too quiet. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-step debate is about to begin. Yes, I would love to hear more because, you know, as things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullet to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim and fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh snap. Evidence of struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
we
correct.
know that part already.
Yeah.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Nope. No, that's wrong. Yes, sir. No, that's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Exactly.
With the way
Evan's
things had been
struggle.
damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between
That's what we're trying to
Sayaka and the
figure
killer,
out.
of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The knife. Right? Kitchen knife, yep.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Yeah, that's
How could
right.
anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
That's right, right?
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife.
Boom.
No, that's wrong!
Is it wrong because it's like, it wasn't a random knife? I don't know.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Dun dun dun.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right.
Don't jump to conclusions like that.
Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's
Facts.
the point of the trial?
Exactly.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's
Bro.
true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe
Exactly.
that?
Yes. Aren't you a fortune teller? You should know this. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find out. Because I know dang well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-step. Yep, I want to learn it. You can concentrate by... Yeah. Concentrating will slow down time. Steady your aim, making it easier to target. Concentrating consumes the focus gauge. You can concentrate. And the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, let's do this. Yes, sir. Always account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Oopsie.
Yes, we
Oh,
reached the end.
that's how I speed up time. The circle.
So I guess there's no question, but where does that...
Makoto must have taken it. He did it in secret.
Boom. Let's
No,
get it.
that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Exactly.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Exactly.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, you didn't.
No, I don't think so.
Exactly.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay.
Exactly.
Then
Your boy
what
was
about this?
dreaming.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer
What?
girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Please do.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Ah, I see.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way
losers.
anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
Facts.
So I'm not the killer.
Also facts.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Well,
Hina seems the obvious
what we're trying to
candidate.
figure out.
After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
She can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Yes.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have
Seems legit.
airtight alibis.
Ah.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Facts.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
Exactly.
You are?
You look dumb.
Oh my
don't you?
gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other
man look
possibility
retarded.
is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Huh?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Exactly.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Huh? Someone who's not here. Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
So she grabbed the knife? Okay, so who's the person that grabbed the knife? Well, it's obvious.
got it! Then,
Sayaka.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Yes, sir.
That's the only possibility.
It is.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See?
bullcrap,
He
bro.
did do it after all!
Oh my
No,
god.
you're wrong.
So,
Exactly.
that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Bro, Kafumi, if you don't get out of here.
You possess a most terrifying
stupid
talent.
looking alfalfa haircut having. Dang, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame it, the murder on me. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer. Because
Facts.
you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Wait, I do? Your first Hangman's Gambit. Yes, I want to know how to do it. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters are already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim triangle. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage, and you'll fail. Good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can figure out what that is, something is. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Oh snap. What? Hair. Hair.
Now I understand.
Okay. For a second, I did not know what it was.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Exactly.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes,
ma'am.
And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No.
Yeah, but she was
If
dead
that
in
were
the
the
bathroom.
case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Exactly.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because somebody cleaned it up, dingus.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Facts.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka
doorknob
was
was
attacked in
broken.
the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yes, they
What do you
broke the
mean?
doorknob.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There
Yes,
was
they did.
clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I do. Kirigiri. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. I got you. Okay. Okay. This one. The doorknob.
I got
I got it.
evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yes, she is.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my
All
bathroom.
doors have doorknobs.
It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Yep.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Y'all love this word bewildering.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the
Can't
door in
say
his
it
own
myself.
room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Did you break it?
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? Here's a bit more. Okay. Number weak spots. So, yeah, weak spots, lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak points you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you will also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will be taking damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Can I pause? Hold up. Not like, yes. Boyfriend. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to pee. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's get right into it.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep,
She then
true.
fled into the bathroom.
Yep.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yep,
Because
that's
Sayaka
true.
had locked it.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
The
This
reason
beacon
my
hard.
bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After
Facts.
all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh?
Yep.
What are you talking about?
The door
My
frame.
bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Yep.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
Actually, it's very lucky. You
So
wanna
the
know
reason
why?
the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Because it's evidence to protect me.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay,
Exactly.
but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
'Cause it
Everyone
wouldn't
should have
open.
known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The nameplates were switched. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail... Yep, the crime took place in my room, the crime took place in Sayaka's room. Yep. No, it didn't, no, it didn't, no, it didn't, no, it didn't. That's wrong, that's wrong. Yep, that's wrong.
Shoot!
Broski, I messed up. It's my bad. My bad, Broski. My bad. The crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer
See,
must
I was
not have
confused for a
realized
second.
that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And
I got
yet,
it backwards on
he's
accident.
absolutely right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well,
Get
to
outta
be
here.
more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms,
Yep.
which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
This man Taka got the
Ultimately,
Renegon.
we
He
can't
got a
know if
red
it came open
Renegon.
by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yes, ma'am.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm
That's what we're trying
sorry,
to figure
but
out.
I give up! Quit without saving!
I
But
said quit without saving.
what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
What?
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do.
Does no one have
Oopsie.
any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh,
Yes?
you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine,
Exactly.
it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
That's the dumbest thing you've said this entire thing.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Exactly.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
He did?
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
He opened the door.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
You have too much place. Anyway.
Hello?
Look
Why
at me.
exactly can't that be it?
Well, if you would let me talk. Because she asked me to do something in particular because how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... What? Hold up. Oh. Night of the murder, Makoto and... discover Makoto. No, that's not it. Makoto's dormitory. Is that it? Maybe. I think it might be the evidence. Oh, so that's your evidence? No, I mean, maybe not. Mr. Naegi used...
Shoot!
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. What? But she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no Sayaka was in because... This has to be it.
I got it!
Okay.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
See, I was looking for when Sayaka told Makoto that she would never let anybody in, even if she knew it was Makoto. That's what I was looking for. The same goes for you. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? See, that's
Knowing
what I was
what
looking
she's
for.
been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Oh, snap.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Dang, Makoto make the bass drop like
I know
that?
you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Oh, what? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the right place to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
You know, you could have showed me that during the investigation.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Get out of
When
here.
you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Sayaka?
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Bars. Then that note. Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Bro.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Exactly.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
They have to be the one that did it.
Very well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yep.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yeah.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay, I got this.
Sayaka and Makoto switched what's in the note. The place they were asked to come to
says
it
my
specifically
room,
says
right?
my room.
What? What are you talking about?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to...
It specifically... I see. Then they would have gone to
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No,
Okay.
it's wrong!
You got it that time. It's all good.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yep.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Yup. Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yeah, I didn't even know about it.
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates, and the only person. Killer, me, Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Yep.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can
Facts.
also infer as much from her note.
It's only in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check out the nameplates.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
She was trying to frame me?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
Why would anyone do that?
To frame someone.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems
started
pretty
to put
likely
the
that the
blame
killer
right back on
used
me.
it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know is... oh, because of the stuff. Her hand. Sayaka's wrist. Right? That should be it, right? Yep, that's it.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right
Yep.
there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yep, real
It
gold.
sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Yep.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Pulse.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword!
Hey,
Right
that's
there
my
on her
thing.
wrist!
I was supposed to say I got it.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Yes, it does. That's the only, like, smart thing you said this entire time.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Have you even talked this entire time? What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more you wanna... Yep. Are getting used to these non-stop debates. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets to your truth cylinder, but just like the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak points to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you will take damage to your thingies. To rotate the thing, yep. And release the cycle. Hold down and release the left stick to move specific bullets. Object difficulty is find fewer bullets or reload anything. For our purposes, this time the logic will be set to mean. Well then, what? That's some bullcrap. It set it to mean? Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's
I
what
think that's
broke
it.
Miss Mizono's wrist.
The first one.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the
That's
culprit took
technically
that
right.
from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, yeah.
When the fighting broke out,
It's
the
this one.
culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack.
Yep.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
No,
Because the sword
why
sheath
not?
had been scratched.
Yep.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's
Yeah.
true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means
That means
whoever had the
Sayaka
kitchen
attacked.
knife was the one who attacked first.
And Sayaka
I
attacked
think I
first.
get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never
Because
held
she
the sword
had
at all.
the knife.
There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Because her hands don't have the glittery stuff on it. Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have, in fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
No, that's not it at all.
There's always Sayaka wash the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation. Because the water was off because it was nighttime.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Yep.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
Oh, nice.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yep.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Who damaged it?
I got it!
Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yep.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Yep.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yep.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That sounded
That
wrong.
would also
That's why
explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying.
Look at this man, Leon.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Thanks.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Big time.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Yep.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Big oofers.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
You gotta accept it.
Hey! Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah. We gotta decide who we think did it.
This man's slow.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Make your argument. I'm ready. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Yes, there is.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong. Full counter. Oh, my Meliodas.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dying? Yep. Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Yes, she did.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes. There's no question. Her left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it.
Exactly.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She
I don't
broke
think
her
I could
right
write a
wrist
dying
during the
message.
fight,
I'd
so she'd
pass
have
out.
to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still,
What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
If you think about it, okay, so say you were against the wall, and you were to use your left hand, assuming that Sayaka's right-handed, you have to turn all the way over, and you'd have to write it, alright? And look at the two ones. You can kinda see that there's a line in between them diagonally. So if you turn it upside down, it says Leon.
Ah, you're right.
It was Leon.
The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Yes.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
You haven't said anything. You haven't said anything worth. You know what? Whatever.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
You're what?
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
No. It's upside down. Dang it, it's no use. I just don't know. It's upside
Rotate the image
down.
180 degrees.
Exactly. Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh?
Exactly, and it was Leon.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Exactly.
So, whose name did she write?
Leon. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Turn it 180 degrees, and it should become crystal clear. Yep. Where's he at? Leon Kawada? Get out of here.
Here's my answer.
Leon Kawada.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yep.
If you turn the message around,
it says
it becomes the letters
Leon.
L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Yeah, look at your face now. Look at you.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Your name is Leon.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No,
what?
It's not random at all.
Exactly.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
Yep.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not
your
the
name is
killer,
on the wall.
then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yep, he pushed the ball, took away that thing. And the incinerator. The ground in the incinerator was this.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yep.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Yep.
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
That is what they
But
did.
one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon. Look at you.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
we also have the
Leon's
crystal
not
ball.
the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
I think so.
The burnt remains of the button of the shirt the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it. Something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where is it disposed of? When is it disposed of? Yeah, what was? How?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah,
I'm bopping right
that's a
now.
good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And
Yeah.
obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Yes, you are correct.
You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Yeah.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Not exactly.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. Was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. The crystal ball. Crystal ball. Yep. Give me that crystal ball.
The key to the trash room.
Yep.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So
Yeah,
the only
that's
one
correct.
who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
Okay. I got this. I got this.
The key to the trash... Whoever was on click...
So the only one who... the person in charge...
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Full counter. I'm the Leo is my G.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
No, that's wrong.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it,
The
some kind
shattered
of glass
crystal ball?
ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But
Well,
how
it was
would
a
you
glass
use
ball.
it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was heroic.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator? That explains. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
Yep.
Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you
tell
have to
you what
do
it
is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait,
Exactly.
no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
And the only person that could do it is the ultimate baseball player.
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Leon Kawada.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument, yeah. Tell me how you do this. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you will have to complete a summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of elements for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you will notice that in the comic there are numbers of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead you to breakthrough. Well then, good luck. Okay. Oh snap. Okay, the first one would probably be him going up. To the door. And then he walks right. I don't know why he's smiling right here. The question mark. And then she... I don't know which one this could be. This is the only one I could think it was. Okay. This has to be this one. Oh, wait. No. That's that one. Yep. And then hit her wrist. And well, that's this, right? Why would they make the same picture again? I'm guessing after the killers countered Sayaka's attack with their own, what did they do next? I don't know. They did a thing. Maybe it's this. Now she's in here. Oh, and then my man's, he did this. And then at this point, she did this. Okay, now we're on a roll. Oh, he did. Yep. Yeah, I want this one. Boom,
The
that should be
killer
it.
is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Yep.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Okay,
But then
I'm
something
doing my
happened
thing.
that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
That's not right. Then it has to be this one.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike...
Yep, okay.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Yep, he
The
couldn't
killer
get in.
went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Facts.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
Yeah, this comic book thing was awesome.
And stabbed Sayaka.
Ooh, clapped. And then she did her thing and wrote it.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Yep. Look how terrified she is.
And with that, all her strength was gone.
Dun dun.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Yep.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Boom, his glass ball.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Bars. Ultimate baseball star.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Piece of shirt burnt.
part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Oh, snap.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Kawada. Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball
It would appear
star.
that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I'm in possession of everything. I have the evidence. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Alright. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We will like to refer this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. Unless you have so much more health than me. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in the time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen. And then just the center. ... And press X to lock on. Alright. Triangle to destroy statements you've locked on to the triangle button as so I press triangle when it goes in the circle. Right? Use the method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this in sets. You'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll maintain tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down. Toughers. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that moment, the triangle to shoot it down with a truthful statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll become victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to review the screws.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid!
Oh my god.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, stupid,
Bro.
stupid, 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 stupid!
Bro, you ain't even got no spaces in between your sentences. That's to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Okay.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking!
Okay.
Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid!
Wait, why am I getting hurt?
You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Wait, I'm so confused.
It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up!
What? Nobody believes me, nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Oh, no. No. No, this is bullcrap.
Is this really the...
I want to give it another shot, yes.
I refuse to give up yet!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, instead, they
Okay, hold up.
I refuse to acknowledge stupid stuff! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
Let's go.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it!
Yes, let's go. Okay, I didn't get it at first. So when it shows the little purple target,
The screws
you have to
on the
press
bathroom
triangle.
doorknob were removed.
But you press X if it doesn't.
I wonder what kind of tool
Yeah, press
the
triangle on a
killer
statement.
used to remove them.
Press X if there's no statement.
I mean,
And
it
then
had
keep
to be
on
a
beat.
screwdriver, right?
Sounds
Oh
pretty.
yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yep,
That
and
must be
only
what he
boys have the
used.
toolkit.
There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the
Facts.
boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me
Facts.
say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid!
Facts.
Stupid!
Oh, my man is
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh my god. My man turned into a Picasso painting. A, C. But I got an A. Okay, A. Okay, A. Okay, A. A. Okay, A. A. Oh, nice. With the 75 coins, A. Ooh, nice.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yes, we are.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Oh, I know my
Just
selection.
to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
You get punished if you don't even vote for anybody?
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Leon Coolwater. Guilty.
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the heck is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was killed or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was completely different that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we were wrong. Because what we came up with really is the truth. Then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka,
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
and that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it.
Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew!
I understand, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done. You need to let it go for now. Dang it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just bravely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
But you're getting executed. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself. It was the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It was not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Schwa? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We would have been fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
thrills, chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Oh my god.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh no, what's next?
Oh!
Oh snap. Oh my god. What is that? Is that a Gatling gun? With baseballs? Oh my god. That man's getting pummeled by baseballs. Jesus. Holy god. Oh, wow. Oh my god. What we saw? What was the true face of... That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Whoa, whoa, man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control.
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, frick you. What the frick are you doing all this evil stuff to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type guy.
Say what?
Oops. That's my bad,
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting us in an upstanding young citizen like through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a pie on a scale. A mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of crap. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound you to the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking away up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world, and you're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You are trapped, aren't you? Well,
Bro, that's my fault.
Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
sorry. I said everything I've got to say. I need to say some fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. That's my bad. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto. Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lied down, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it. Don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had to kill her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it is.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. I like how we completely just forget about Junko.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free in such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. That's... I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them forever. And Junko. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So, instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road? Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How do you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Ooh. Okay. Chapter 1, to survive. The end. Oh no, we're down to 12 people. To be continued. Yes, indeed. We received the despair bat. One is the loneliest number. Alright, well, I think that's a perfect place to end this stream. I hope you guys like this stream. So yeah. We hit... Okay. Seems like most of y'all joined late, but it's alright. We got 1 like. And we had a total of 3 viewers, which is alright, you know. At least people actually saw this. But, hopefully it'll get more views and more likes when it goes live on the channel. So yeah. Hope you guys like this stream. Make sure to drop a like and comment down below what games you want to see next. And, yeah. So yeah. While I'm on stream, I want to give shout out to recent subscribers that have subscribed, which so I want to give a shout out to Byakua is the best, which is kind of ironic since we're playing Danganronpa. Byakua the best with 864 subscribers. Make sure to get them to 900 subscribers. And also want to give a shout out to Shadow Breed, which has 45 subscribers. Let's try to get them to 50 subscribers. And I also want to give a shout out to Bree, which has 0 subscribers. How about y'all go over to her channel and subscribe. So yeah, just wanted to give a shout out to these 3 people. Byakua was the best, Shadow Breed, and Bree. And yeah, just want to give a shout out to them because they've subscribed and they're you know, they're helping a boy out, and which is nice. So also let's give some shout outs to recent comments I've had. Canals Off Keys, which commented on a Spider-Man video. I want to give a shout out to Surgical Squadron of Boomington Normal, which commented, glad you uploaded this, I like the Spider-Man story, don't have the game, gonna save the rest of this video for later. Nice, thank you. And I want to give a shout to Artbook Xbox for commenting on 2 of my videos, and I want to give a shout out to my boy White Boy Michael. So yeah. Well, that's enough of the shout outs for now. Hope you guys liked the video, and my views have been going up a lot. I've gotten 243 views in the last 28 days, and my watch time has went up 4%, which is amazing. Thank you guys, thank you. And my views are getting more and more each day, so that's nice. Over 90% of you are not subscribed, so please subscribe. It's very much appreciated, and hit those notification bells to be notified for more streams. I will be streaming Fortnite this weekend to show y'all the new season. So yeah. And if you wanna see more Fortnite, just let me know. And hope you guys liked the stream. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, share it to your friends so they can watch the full trial if they haven't seen Danganronpa before, and also maybe share them the playlist so they can watch the full Danganronpa series. I will be playing every single Danganronpa So get ready for that. V1, V2, V3, and another episode. I will be playing all of them. So yeah. Well, this is gonna be the end of the stream. Hope you guys liked it. And I do have a Watch Dogs Legion video posting right now. So yeah. That episodes get pretty crazy. So just get ready for it. Also on an update for the PS5. I will be getting the PS5 soon. I should be getting it before Christmas or near Christmas, so get ready. I'm still gonna be getting it. So yeah, and the games I will be having is Spider-Man Miles Morales I will definitely be getting, and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War are 2 games I will definitely have when I get the PS5. Now games I will be getting later is gonna be Assassin's Creed Valhalla, God of War Ragnarok, and Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077, I don't know if I'll do a full playthrough of it, but I will make some videos on it. So yeah. Yeah. Hope you guys like the stream, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Banana out.